Plan for the weekend. Today we'll be doing a bit of testing, trying to find out the best setup for the kart on the track. It's a brand new track. There haven't been any races of this length on this circuit, 24 hours. So first of all, we'll be trying to figure out the best setup for the kart and engines.
Well, I've tried to maximise the exposure of the team to both print and broadcasting radio and radio media as much as possible. We try and make sure that people see that what we're doing is very exciting. And you try and just convince those people who are able to help us financially to believe in us as much as we believe in us. And actually it's not been that difficult because we're a very, very strong team and we've got some fantastic drivers on the team. And you know, we're also young guys just trying to do well, and I think people really believe in that kind of stuff.
Okay, thanks both very much, gentlemen. Good luck over the weekend.
Cheers.
Okay, thanks. Welcome to the second episode of Speed. Once again, we've returned to Silverstone for the 1995 Go-Kart European Championship Endurance Finals. Now, you may be noticing that Wayne Speed Alcide is conspicuous by his absence. Well, the word is that he's got a hot date with Damon Hill's sister and he couldn't be here this week. But he's left his position in the more than capable hands of Andrew George. Okay, this is James Pearce. He's got the daunting task of starting off the race for the team. Now, James, we just pulled you away from your car. You're just getting ready to jump in. What are your feelings right now?
A little bit nervous. Expecting the best and the worst, I guess. Hopefully we'll pull away, or at least we'll move up from fifth.
Who is that prat? Anyway, continue with the interview. Continue. Anyway. Excuse me, that happens to be the #1 motor racing photographer in England. You'd hardly think it, would you?
We've just got over 2 hours into the race. We've got a stoppage already. It's a very, very long way to go. The conditions are very hot out there. If you think that the marshals are going to spend all their time putting the chicanes back together after you've drove into them, I think you'll have another thing coming. They're not prepared to keep going out there, risking themselves for every 2 seconds for someone to drive into them. They're not there for your target practice. They're there for a reason. So please, when you're going through the chicanes, treat them as a chicane. Don't drive through them. People start driving through them, making contact with them. We're going to start calling you up.
Has to come and talk to me about my hire cars, etc. I just go home. I'm not interested in anybody injure himself. Let's not buy a warrior. Play the bloody game. We don't have, let's do it properly. Thank you.
Who do you think is the most likely to win this race?
There's 10 teams who are in with a chance. Unfortunately, once the race starts, after about 15 minutes, the field reduces itself. Despite the fact there's still 75 runners, there's only 10 teams who are actually quick enough to win, and that develops very quickly. After about 3 hours, it'll be between 5 teams. The favourite today is Quo on the current reckoning, though Team Lim Road are doing very well and making up a lot of time. Very well organised team, so I expect to be between them two towards the end. That's Team Quo and Lim Road cars. Unfortunately, I've had the misfortune to meet Lim Road racing on a few occasions, and really it's a bit worrying when they turn up. The rest of the drivers come and ask me if we can take out special insurance, because they're engineered to destruction by Mike Bray, and as soon as Mike gets on the car, they're a perfectly good team until Mike joined them. And then you've got Winston, who's something else altogether.
Is that right? Can you tell me what you think of... We've been talking around the pits here today, and a lot of them, a nickname for you has been Dave the Nutter. What do you think of this?
For me?
Yeah.
I've got no idea why you should call me Dave the Nutter at all. I'm usually Mad Bob, probably, but nothing.
Mad Bob, Dave the Nutter.
No, not at all.
No. Okay, thank you very much for your time. It's been brilliant, thanks. Well, the race is well underway now, and we're here with Winston from Team Mint. Now, Winston, tell me, how do you think the race has been going today?
Well, it could be going a lot better because we've had a couple of mishaps. We've had 3 punches, and we was in the top 5. If we didn't have those punches, I reckon we'd be chasing the leaders right now.
When are you going to be getting on the track yourself?
Well, hopefully I'll be out in the next hour and do a 2-hour stint, and then after that my next stint will be at 12 o'clock midnight when it's nice and cool.
Right, so Mint refueling, you've just missed it, and they've lost 1 man because they're not meant to be doing it right here at the moment. And other teams, it's not really theirs, and they have to get out, as you can see. There's been a few problems, and this is one of their problems. Now they've lost a man, I think they'll be doing a bit bad because one of the men will have to be going longer than others, and he'll be a very tired man.
We had a couple too many people in a slightly overzealous refueling session, trying to get it done a little bit more quickly, so one of us had to step out of the way. Okay, we've done the change, we've changed drivers, we've refueled, we're out there now for hour number 5, and we've pulled up consistently 10 teams per 2-hour sprint. So we're now moving very swiftly back up through the field. It's just a question of trying to hold that position and move up further.
As we just dusted, do you have any other talents, Duncan?
Well, I could.
I thought so with Head Chef, I thought so. I wasn't sure, but I thought it gave it away a little bit. Even though I just saw a topless lady, that makes up for it. We just made up for it. Yes, I think so. No, she's dressed. We're off, we're dusting. Wait, watch out. We have a brand new feature this week on Speed. It's called Speedmobile of the Week, and this is our Speedmobile of the Week, and I think it's a fantastic choice. This is a TVR, and it's the most beautiful car here at Silverstone this weekend, and we're about to show you why. This belongs to the sister of James from the Mint crew, the team we're back in. We spoke with him earlier, a safe bloke, and we'll just look at some of the accessories. Please, look at the beautiful door handles, and isn't that snazzy? We also have the fat steering wheel, the nice legroom, and the 6 CD stereo in the back. Now, oh, of course the stereo. Now, we like to sit and talk all day with the stereo. We have to go for a ride in this car, so we'll see you later. Okay, we're now 11 hours into the action, and what are your feelings right now, Oliver? How have we been doing?
Well, we had some very bad luck at the beginning, 65th from 6th. But we've pulled all the way up, we've had some storming driving, and we're back up into the top 10 and racing forward.
Okay, now, you may have noticed now that it happens to be nighttime. What time is it?
It's 11 o'clock.
It's 11 o'clock in the evening. Okay, tell me, how are you guys at driving at night? Do you think that'll be a problem?
No, we're very good at night, and also because the air is cooled, the engines are set up for cold air, so now we're going even more ballistic than before.
Okay, James, you just come off the track. We saw some pretty tough driving. How are you feeling?
Knackered but great, man.
Knackered but great. Is it a great feeling?
Absolutely. That's how we should have been driving all along.
Okay, how does it feel to be winning back the race for your team?
Well, I think the whole team's doing a pretty good job at the moment. So we'll just have to, we've got quite a way to go, and we're going to see what we can do now, man.
Okay, it's 7 a.m. and we've been up and about for too long now. But the good news is, during the night, Mint team have managed to get up to 6th position, which is really good. Now, there's only 2 more drivers to go, James and then Ivor, and then it's the end. So we're well behind them.
The race has just finished. The team we were backing came 4th. After at one point they were 65th with 3 punches. How are you feeling after that 24-hour endurance?
Feeling really good, guys. That's our best result to date. And we came from 73rd, I think, at one point we were, up to 4th.
Thanks very much, boys.
Thanks.
As the race went on this weekend,
Dave the Nutter.
obviously the next trophy goes to the driver who epitomises what we're trying to aim for, sporting racing. He guided his team to 4th place. Winston, come again.
The Mint Man. Winston, the one we bust the radio of. Busted radio, he'll bust our heads. Everyone laughs when Dave the Nutter tells a joke or they get kicked in.
Well, once again, a great weekend has been had by all at Silverstone. We finally backed a winning team, and Mint Racing got the driver of the meet award, and they came 4th, which I think is a pretty outstanding result. I'm beginning to smell like mouldy kippers because I've been in the same clothes for like the last 24 hours, so I better go off and change.
All right, from us, it's goodbye.
Luke and Andrew signing off for the 2nd episode of Speed.
Please drive safely home. Goodbye.
Thank you, Dave the Nutter.